Yo, what's going on, Black Sheep? Sean0 here, back in the man cave, and today I have another build showcase for you guys. This is going to be the Enderman farm, as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, at least hopefully. So I'm over here. I'm in the creative world backup of our actual survival world here, just so I can fly around and show you guys things easier. Obviously, all of this was built in survival mode, but I just hopped over here into creative mode on our backup so that, yeah, this will make it easier. So first of all, let me just show off the build a little bit here. We come down here, we obviously are presented with the Endermen themselves, and they are a one-shot kill, which is pretty cool. You can run around and get the XP and get the ender pearls and stuff. We actually built this long before hoppers were in the PS4 version of Minecraft. A lot of people are like, oh god. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Whoa! A lot of people are like, oh, Shanti, why don't you use hoppers to collect the ender pearls? Yeah, and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, dude, like, damn, like, we don't even need ender pearls right now. Because it's only me. This is my single player world. We don't need ender pearls that bad. I don't really want to store them. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, so this is a little room we have here. Kind of made this for like disposing of ender pearls because of our ender pearl problem we have. And then this chesticle right here actually has a bunch of wood and stone and some food and stuff. And then over here, obviously, more food, stuff that we can use. We can use the wood to craft tools in here, make sticks, and then we can use the stone to make stone tools, I guess, if we want to, but the stone is actually left over from building this, but the wood itself is actually very useful. We also have this, obviously, where we can come and get our diamonds or iron, whatever we want to do. We can make our iron or diamond tools or weapons or whatever we want. We have everything we need right here to make anything. We even have a place to repair stuff or combine books. And then obviously what we can do here is, well, when we take these out, it is a level 30 bookcase. Do I have a sword? I do. So yeah, level 30 bookcase, but then we can put the torches in here. And then obviously that blocks off some of the bookcases, and then we have our low level enchants here, so then we can just like enchant a bunch of books or whatever we want to do. So that's pretty cool. And then on the back side here, this is relatively newer compared to the rest of the build, at least, and that is a little bit of a potato farm here, kind of like tucked away a little bit, and that is just so that we have like a renewable food source in here, because if you're sitting here for, oh gosh, however long, I need to remember I'm in creative mode. Yeah, these are actually one-hit kill in survival mode too, as I'm sure you can probably tell. But yeah, in creative mode, the blocks are also one-hit kill. So, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. We can stay in here pretty much as long as we want for the most part. If we wanted to, we could put like a cow farm down here and maybe like a sugarcane farm, and actually like the cows would provide us with food, but also the leather, so we could enchant books, and could probably put like a tree or two down here, and then like really like literally never have to leave and be able to enchant whatever we wanted, except for like the precious metals that we need. Anyways, so let's hop up here. I'll explain how this all works. I'll have a link in the description to the tutorial that I used to build this. This is not my specific design, but I want to explain how it works because I get requested for it so much on stream and stuff. So actually, this will be a good example. So the Endermen spawn, usually like these ones right here are spawning on here, because this is a half slab, but it's not on the half slab mark or the half slab block. And actually, I forgot to replace that. If that makes sense. So like they won't spawn up here because this is on the half slab. They will spawn here, so I just made a small mistake there. They won't spawn anywhere else because they don't have room. But yeah, so if we push one of these guys in here, okay, bad example. If we push one of these guys, there we go. So they spawn actually on these pressure plates here, and when something lands on the pressure plate, okay, never mind. When something spawns on the pressure plate, the piston extends and knocks them into the center here, and that is the same for all of these levels, all this spawnable area. Everything is the same for all these levels. But the trick is right here in these vines. So obviously there's a huge difference between something spawning all the way up here and something spawning down here in terms of how far they fall, because that's how we have them take fall damage to the point where they are at 1 heart, so that we can smack them once with our fists and kill them. And so in order to reset their fall damage, we have these vines down here. And so let's pretend like we're an Enderman that spawns up here. We get knocked down, and automatically, you can see right there, we got caught on the vines. And the Endermen have that same effect too. So no matter where they spawn in here, they will always get caught on these vines. And that right there resets their fall distance, technically. So they actually technically fall from this level no matter where they spawn up there and how far they fall up there. So using this method, we reset their fall distance in order to control how much health they lose from their drop. And that is how we have so many Endermen consistently at the same, obviously, like, level of health. Oh gosh, I'm definitely going to break something. But anyways, yeah, so I hope this gives you a better idea of how this works. It's actually super simple to build. The design itself isn't all that complicated, and as you can see, it is pretty effective. I didn't do this perfectly right, obviously. You should probably fix some of the things that I didn't do correctly, such as this little half slab incident right here. And then obviously the main thing to do is light up or half slab, or in my case water the end. And I didn't do this perfectly by any means. Obviously there's all kinds of different little nooks and crannies in here that they can spawn into, but I didn't really feel the need to do it 100%. And actually half of the island over here isn't even watered, so if we go over here we'll just keep seeing them spawn. But if we're all the way over there, we don't have to worry about them spawning in here. This is just because we're going over to this area. But that being said, there's a lot of little tiny things like right here, and just like, like little places like this that I missed when I was watering. But I'm fine with that because this is just a single player world, and this is more than good enough for me to do what I need, which is get me as many levels as I want pretty quickly. If there's more than just myself in this world, then obviously I would probably like to have done it a lot more detailed and a lot better, but we don't need to do that for what I'm using it for personally. So just tailor it to what you need to do for your world. We could add more levels and stuff too. We don't really have to, for the same reason. I debated whether or not I should like pretty much copy this entire thing like right here and do like double the amount or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's not really, it's good enough for what we need. It's definitely good enough, and we've gotten so many levels from this so quickly that I don't ever really feel the need to change it or anything. This is interesting. I never really did this before. But yeah, so hopefully that helps explain how this all works and stuff, and clear up a little bit of the confusion with the mechanics and stuff. And if you're going to do this yourself, definitely just know that it is a daunting build to do in survival. It took me about 13 hours to build this by myself, including spreading the water and stuff. So it's definitely not a small build by any means. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, link in the description to the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Appreciate your face holes. As always, Sean D0 signing out. Peace.